Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the crunkiest show in social media history. I want to welcome you to the war zone. I am the five-star general, the president of the Texas Bar Association. You ran your mob one too many times, big homie. You know who you are. You hiding in plain sight. I'm gonna fill you in. Say, man, I want to welcome you to the war zone. It's a Sunday afternoon, and I want to tell you thank you for tuning in. And because you could be anywhere else, but you don't necessarily have to be here. So I want to send a big shout out to Terry Willis, man. If y'all didn't know, Terry walked from Huntsville, Alabama, all the way to where George was killed, which was at 38th in Chicago. And today he finally made it. Body worn out, but he made it. He made it. I want to send a big shout out to Terry Willis and let him know, brother, you're a true inspiration. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what the higher power tell you to do. Now I want to read something to y'all, and this comes from the president of the Texas Bar Association. If you don't know what that is, you know, they over all the lawyers in the state of Texas. Larry McDOUGAL is his name. He said, while it does not state a specific candidate or political party, it does state a group strongly affiliated with a political party. We're talking about an African American woman in a Black Lives Matter t-shirt at a voting poll. There's a case where a MAGA hat was held to be electioneering, which is a Class C misdemeanor. I see no difference in that hat and this shirt. She should be immediately removed from the premises and issued a citation for electioneering. In my view, pictures above committed Class C misdemeanor, and here's the law to prove it. Now, if you don't understand what he's saying, first of all, let's do the history check on Larry McDougal. You out in Richmond, Texas, dude. Let's do a history check on Larry McDougal. And Larry McDougal, according to a lot of attorneys that I know, is nothing more than a big racist. You have offended tons of attorneys, not just black, but a lot of different, ethnicities. But you definitely offended the African American attorneys by not choosing your words wisely. I may not be a part of the Black Lives Matter movement, but when did Black Lives Matter become a terrorist group? When did Black Lives Matter become affiliated with politics? And hold on a second, man. And then you're trying to get somebody arrested for no reason. So if somebody would call you a male version of Karen, then you probably have a problem with it. But you don't have a problem saying what you say because your history dictates that you are a racist. You've only been in that position a few weeks, and you have a position of power. And as soon as you got it, you immediately had to say something racist. I want to talk about that for a second, because a lot of people don't get it. And a lot of people Orlando, I'll let you in, but you're long-winded. We got to share the screen. Let me go in here. Inbox me your email. I'm sending an email to somebody to bring them on the screen. My God. Let me. Orlando, what is your email? What is your email? I need your email. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'm trying to get this young man on the screen. Just bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. I got it. All right. Hold on. And then we'll get to it. I'm coming. All right. So this man makes this statement. He offends hundreds to thousands of attorneys. And he comes back and he apologizes on YouTube. You can't walk it back. You can't walk this back, dude. You cannot walk it back. Larry McDOUGAL, words are like bullets. Once you shoot them, you can't take them back. You can apologize all you want, but once you say it, remember when you say it, you meant what you said when you said it. You people out here of different races, no matter who it may be, white, black, whatever, when someone conducts themselves in this manner, the reason they're so comfortable saying what they say nowadays is because we have not taken the time out to check their ass. Larry McDOUGAL, you can either resign or you can deal with these massive protests in front of your home. That's what you can do. I'm not. I don't do all these press conferences. I don't do all that talking. Anybody want to have a press conference? Go have a press conference. I want fucking results. And I want my results by any means necessary. I don't do a lot of press conferences anymore. I don't do a lot of marching anymore. I don't do balloon releases anymore because that shit don't work. Larry McDOUGAL, you can either step down or we turn up the heat on you. This is not a threat, brother. This is a promise. You've ran around Fort Bend County for years with your racist demeanor. You protected bad cops throughout your tenure. And now you get on the biggest stage in the world at the worst time and you say what you say. You don't deserve to have comfort because you've made us uncomfortable. You deserve to have your life disrupted. You deserve to have thousands of people around your house in your neighborhood protesting you. Do you understand how many good white lawyers you disrespected with that statement? How many great Latino attorneys you disrespected with that statement? Indian attorneys you disrespected with that statement? African American attorneys that you disrespected with that statement? Muslim attorneys that you disrespected with that statement? Fuck you. We all in it together right now. We may not all like each other, but we're all in it together. And people like you, it's time for you to go away by any means necessary. You don't get to disrespect my people and think that I will be quiet. Now you're sitting there, who is this dude? Do some damn research. Fort Bend County, and it's for every racist in Fort Bend County. It's time the shit'll get off the pot. You say you're one of the most diverse communities in the country. Your demographics tell me that you're 12% to 18% Caucasian. And I want you to understand something. You don't run shit no more. You wanted to build all those houses and I guess you didn't think that other people would be able to afford them, but they have. I've seen discrimination against Indians in Fort Bend County, against Muslims, against Latinos, against African Americans. I've seen too much discrimination in Fort Bend County. So I guess now somebody's gonna call me a racist for calling racism out. Nah, I ain't no racist, bro. I tolerate some of y'all just like you tolerate me. But Larry McDOUGAL, president of the Texas Bar Association, we're not tolerating you. You got 48 hours to resign your position. Or we, maybe in your mind, y'all, us as y'all, are going to make your life a living hell. Your decision. You know what I liked about Minneapolis? The way they surrounded folks' houses. I have to be in Brazoria County tomorrow, West Columbia, 7 p.m. to stand with my brother, Robert Williams. There's an African American man there that was kicked in the ass twice by a white city council person. Let me say this real slow for y'all. We ain't taking your shit no more. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? There's a calm before the storm. We ain't taking your shit no more. So for every black person that wants to call us stupid, that won't stand for what they supposed to stand for, it's a million of us that will. And we ain't taking your shit no more. Black people have taken enough of your shit, Robert McDougal. McDOUGAL, I'm sorry, long enough. It is time for the chickens to come home to roost. You have 40 hours, or we will make your life a living hell. And as I said, I don't do all that goddamn talking. I don't do all that goddamn protesting. I don't do them fucking marches. I make your life uncomfortable. Robin McDougal, McDougal, you are racist of the worst kind. And those that refuse to speak up against these type of people, you empower their racism. You give them the juice that they need to be racist. Good white people, if you are talking about we should all be together, it's time for y'all to stand up against Robert McDougal. It's time for you to check your people. Because if we come through giving checkups from the neck up, some of us ain't gonna do all that talking. And for all you people out there, I don't even use the word, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that want to act like Karen. I love it they gave you a word. All you Karens and you Bobs or whatever your fucking names are, watch your mouth, man. Please watch your mouth. Because everybody ain't law-abiding citizens. Everybody don't have that mechanism that makes them walk away. Some people like to issue out ass whoopings. And where I'm at, it's an eye for an eye. Robert McDougal, you got 48 hours. Shit, or get off the pot. Oh, and by the way, in the African American community, your apology was not accepted, bitch. And that's the way I feel about it. That's the way I feel about it. You figure deal me? Mr. McDougal, racist bastard. I'll be back when I finish my homework. We gonna go over some elections. We gonna talk about Eric Clayton. We gonna talk about Janine Hughes out in Fort Bend. We gonna talk about Squeaky D and Jawbone. I'll be back. I gotta do my homework. Say, man, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you. The greatest show on social media, the War Zone, and I am the 5-star general. I'll talk to you a little bit later.